Google just released a video AI that's genuinely better than what you're paying for, and almost nobody's talking about why. I'm Mark, and in the next few minutes I'm going to show you exactly how they're pulling this off, and why the paid AI companies are probably panicking right now. Let's start with what just happened. Google dropped Gemini 2.0 with native video understanding, and they made it free. Not a trial. Not limited. Free. You can upload a video, ask it questions about what's happening in it, generate new videos from text, and edit existing footage, all without paying a cent. Meanwhile, OpenAI's video mode costs money through ChatGPT Plus, and other competitors are charging enterprise rates just to touch their video tools. But here's the thing. It's not just that Google went free. It's that their free version is legitimately outperforming paid alternatives in ways that matter. And that shouldn't be possible. Free products are usually the stripped-down version. They're the bait. But Gemini 2.0 is the opposite. It's the full product, and it's winning on speed, accuracy, and creative capability. So how are they doing this? 3 reasons. First, Google has something nobody else has: a decade of YouTube data. YouTube is the largest video library on the planet. Billions of hours. Billions of examples of how videos are made, edited, paced, and what actually engages people. When you train a video AI on that kind of scale, you're not just teaching it to understand video. You're teaching it the grammar of video itself. You're teaching it what works. OpenAI built their video mode from scratch, which is impressive, but it's scratch. Google built it on a foundation of the internet's entire visual culture. That's not a small edge, that's a moat. Second, Google's infrastructure is absurd. They own the data centers. They own the chips. They own the entire stack. When you're OpenAI, you're renting compute from Microsoft or other cloud providers. When you're a startup, you're competing for the same expensive resources everyone else is fighting over. Google just runs it on their own stuff. That means they can afford to give it away free because the marginal cost to them is way lower. They're not trying to recoup R&D through pricing. They're betting that free video AI becomes so essential that it locks people into the Google ecosystem, where they'll monetize through ads, cloud services, and enterprise deals later. It's a long game. Third, they're not trying to be perfect. This is counterintuitive, but it matters. Gemini 2.0's video mode is genuinely good, but it's not trying to be Hollywood great. It's trying to be useful for creators, marketers, educators, and regular people who need video fast. That means they can ship faster, iterate faster, and stay ahead of competitors who are still obsessing over photorealistic quality. Speed and good enough is beating slow and perfect in AI right now. That's the actual market dynamic. Now, let's talk about what this means for you. If you're using paid video AI tools right now, you should genuinely test Gemini 2.0. Not because Google paid me to say that. They didn't. But because the math has shifted. You might be paying for something you can get better for free. And if you're a creator or business trying to automate video work, this is a pivot point. The free tier is good enough that the only reason to pay is if you need enterprise support or higher volume limits. For most people, there is no reason. But here's what's actually interesting. This is a preview of how AI competition is going to work going forward. It's not going to be about who builds the smartest model in a lab. It's going to be about who can afford to give it away. Google can. OpenAI is trying, but they're constrained by needing to monetize. Everyone else is trying to find a niche. That's brutal for the middle tier of AI companies. If you're not Google, Meta, or Microsoft, if you don't have a massive platform or infrastructure to subsidize your AI, you're in trouble. The paid AI companies will survive, but they'll have to shift. They'll move upmarket to enterprise. They'll specialize in verticals that need custom training. They'll build on top of free models instead of competing with them directly. But the free frontier? That's Google's game now. One last thing. This also matters because it tells us something about AI development in general. Google's not releasing Gemini 2.0 for free because they're nice. They're doing it because they can, and because it's strategically better than hoarding it. That means the pace of AI adoption is about to accelerate massively. Video AI was something you paid for or didn't use. Now it's something you just have. That changes what creators expect, what becomes normal, and what the baseline for AI literacy looks like. If you want to actually stay ahead of these shifts, if you want to understand not just what the new AI tools do, but why companies are releasing them the way they are, subscribe. I break down one of these moves every few days, and the pattern matters way more than the individual tool. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.